Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Marvel Rivals Championship Open Qualifier for Season 0, but this time we are over in NA, baby! We have boosted Acad. I don't know what that is meant. Maybe it's assigned cop at death or something like that, or maybe it's short for academy. Either way, they are going to be on the blue team on defense, and then we have Tempo Storm on the offense. I have no idea if this is the real Tempo Storm. I just saw this match on my live suggestions for spectating and thought I would jump on in. So let's have a look at some of these bans. Hawkeye taken out, not too surprising, we see that most of the time, and a Groot removed by Tempo Storm. The Secure on the Doctor Strange. As we've seen in most of the games we have cast, this is a go-to tank, that Maelstrom of Madness. Dropping huge damage when you're in the front line can be very helpful. And the Punisher, also going to be locked in. NA, by the looks of it, leading a little bit closer to the Asia style of play than the European style that we've been casting the last few days. Hela going to be taken out of action as well. Huge damage output, can be very scary to deal with. And Rocket Raccoon taken out. Is this a targeted ban? So we do see Squeaky on the hovers has been looking to lock that in. Psylocke being hovered, not banned out this time, despite being a usual ban. Again, a very much more Asia style of pick order by the looks of it for boosted Acad to start off with Doctor Strange and Magneto being the first openers here. We have the Mantis and Lunar Snow with the Psylocke, and if they lock in a Punisher, then boosted Acad have about as standard a draft as we have seen for a while now. Let's start off with Tempo Storm, as boosted Acad have not finished picking. Never mind, they just finished picking. Let's jump through them. We have Hobbs playing the Mantis. Gavin is going to be playing the Winter Soldier, but could swap off as they are currently AFK. Star Potato is playing the Psylocke. FedEx is going to be playing the Doctor Strange. Nicky's is going to be on the Magneto. And Ryan TFH is on the Lunar Snow. On the right-hand side, in the red, is Tempo Storm with Mim playing the Storm. Exciting. Squeaky on the Mantis. Air Money is playing the Adam Warlock. Brickless is going to be playing Thor. Royalg is going to be playing the Punisher. And BK will be bringing out the Captain America. Tempo Storm for a little bit less of a conventional draft here. Potential for some big backline dives, though. Thor and Cap are very good at really trying to punish those frontliners as they begin to make their way in. Already taking some pretty hard shots here. We don't get to see a Winter Soldier too often. Front lines trading the shields, just trying to push on forward. Already we're seeing Tempo with a pretty aggressive push, but they've lost two members right off the back here. This is looking very rough. Thor being chased back by Winter Soldier. Gavin able to take down Brickless, and this is a massacre in favor of boosted Acad, as they are able to hold that first percentage there. Using a bit of destructible terrain, removing cover. A little bit of a miss on the mobility there by Gavin, not able to make too much of a play. I need to protect this bar statue, prevent it from pushing up. Nicky's going in pretty deep right off the bat here into that front line with the Iron Barrier. Pushing forward. Trying to set themselves up, trying to force them back. BK is deep in the front line, but has to back up, just not receiving enough healing as of yet. The Adam Warlock and Mantis combo not being enough, as down goes Brickless on the Thor. Nicky's is pushing forward. Ryan dropping the huge healing output from the Lunar Snow, and massive damage as well. Amazing job. This is a great start for boosted Acad. 0% on the capture bar for Tempo Storm right now, and boosted Acad are in a great position. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds left, all they have to do is to hold out, do the exact same thing again, and they'll be in a great situation to try and close this out if they can just get the first point. Mim has swapped over to the Moon Knight here. In comes Psylocke onto that backline, doing huge damage with the Dance of the Butterfly, just taking out Squeaky right off the bat. Gavin getting the final hit though, but they got enough. That's a triple kill there. Squeaky getting chased down, wiped out. Looks like they may have got a little bit of extra healing, but it's not enough. That was Air Money. You can see they still have that extra Adam Warlock revive, but they did not use it. This means that those revives were from the team up with Squeaky. little bit of synergistic value there. Brickless starting to get dropped pretty low here, really struggling to tank through all this. BK has swapped over to the Hulk to try and add some more frontline. Brickless with the iron. Eye of Agamotto, the backline is stunned. Brickless left completely alone. No value being gained there. They tried to protect their team from the front line, but the flanking FedEx able to shut that down completely and prevent anyone from pushing in further. Doesn't matter how much you tank, if your entire team is stunned and getting backline dove, then you are not going to be able to achieve much. BK looking to dive back in. Brickless once again leading the charge. Let's see how much they're able to get. The magnetic barrier looking pretty good. Immediately the magnetic shield is gone. Doing some pretty good damage here, just trying their best to push people back. Hulk's diving into the backline. BK trying to set this up. All of the heroics are available. Brickless with the Meteor looking for someone in the backline, able to snipe out Nickies. This is their chance. They're finally getting some percentage onto the board. There's the counter engage though. Lunar Snow with the extra healing. Hobbs and Mantis also going in with the bonus healings as they try to tank through this. Here comes the revive from Air Money. Can they use this to push through? No one's going down though. They're just tanking through as Gavin has forced everyone out of the revive zone as people are dropping low, leaving Air Money onto the point alone with Squeaky. The healers just left alone on the point. They cannot tank this. Gavin dropping the Winter Soldier ult, and this is looking rough. Nikki swapping over to the Venom to try and secure that little bit of extra time. We get 69% capture progress here. All they have to do is beat that. Tempo Storm, they were able to push in pretty well that last time, but again, that backline dive, Gavin and Star Potato, able to just get so much damage there, meaning that they were pushing people off the point, leaving the healers alone. Abandoning your healers, you've seen it in literally every game ever played. Abandoning your healers, it almost never works. If you want healing, you stay near your healer. Looks like Squeaky might be swapping to the Jeff. Nope, we're going to stick with the Mantis. Mim, though, bringing out the Namor. Now that they are on that defense, using those extra Oceanic Summons to get that little bit of extra damage in a certain area, could give them a lot of extra value here. So Hobbs on the Cloak and Dagger this time to try and get some dive potential. Gavin with the Moon Knight. They are much more aggressive this time. Star Potato on that Star-Lord, and Riot bringing out an Adam Warlock of their own. Interesting. Choosing Adam Warlock for the hard engage. So let's see if that makes a difference for them. And this is looking like a bit more of a standard composition from Tempo Storm, except for the fact that we do have that Namor, as we mentioned, but this time they are going to be jumping into the Punisher, where they already have the turret up to try and maximize defense. We'll stick on with them to see how this first push goes. Keep an eye out for the portals.
No real difference between any of them.
We saw a little bit of lag there. That maybe the portal came down. There it is, coming in through the back of the building. But the turret is in perfect position here. Magneto getting focused down. Turret is eliminated though, as Dr. Strange is deep in there. FedEx forcing him back. Rio, as they try to tank through, try to force that front line. You can see the Namor turrets are down, trying to give themselves that extra defense. Brickless is getting whittled down, but they're holding for the moment. Boosted Acad are pushing into the point, creeping through slowly. Rio being forced to back away. Once again, the heal comes to the backline. Turret number 2 is coming out to try and force them off the point. Down goes the Arc. That is big. The angle's not perfect, but it's enough to look for headshots. As we're seeing huge damage coming out from Ryog as he's trying to blur down the members of Tempo Storm as they hold the point. Sorry, burn out the members of Boosted Acad. Very nice job, but Ryokad goes down. This means Boosted Acad are on the point 50%, 55% with no one spawning. No one even close to them. That is going to be the win, going over to Boosted Acad, forcing them off the point. The turret unable to protect against the onslaught from Boosted Acad. That is going to be a 1-0 victory. Nicely done. MVP, Ryan, did get that bonus healing, was able to work that out on that final push here. Very cool to see. So we did see some value from the Adam Warlock, able to get 10,000 healing, about the same as Squeaky here. But still, the value came out. We likely probably saw some revives there. I wish we could see the MVP plays on this screen, but sadly we cannot as an observer. But yeah, nicely done. That is a big win. They ended up... Let's see how they ended up. Exit replay. I can't remember what position they ended in. Let's see where they were. Okay, so this was boosted Acad. Oh, well, I've lost them here. Alright, well, I don't know where they ended up, but I hope you all enjoyed this cast. This has been our first NA cast. We'll be doing a couple more. I want to see if I can get, like, a region out a day. Maybe all the regions out a day if I don't destroy my voice. We'll see what we can do. I'm really enjoying casting this game. It's really nostalgic to be back casting again, and I'm having a great time. Let's see how long I can go before I burn out or get paid. Let's see which one comes first. Thank you all for watching. I've been Tetcher, your caster, once again. Hope you had a good time. Let me know any teams you want to see me cast. If you are in these tournaments, let me know. I can do the check rankings, and I can search for teams. So I can look for anyone here to try and find games to cast. So if you played in any of these open tournaments and you want to see a game cast, leave a comment. Thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all next time.